This week's Weekly Wonder, we're talking about the current global shift towards major fashion houses creating equestrian sports apparel. Even though plenty of us have horses generally flooding our feeds on social media, we've noticed a sharp increase in brands outside of our industry using horses to captivate and inspire their audience, and even going so far as to make equestrian-specific gear. And it's not just the super high-end brands anymore. Now riders and enthusiasts alike have access to affordable luxury. Horses are everywhere these days, and in a beautiful and positive way. One obvious reason for the surge in equestrian-themed marketing is the inherent association of horses with luxury and opulence. Horses have long been linked to aristocracy, symbolizing power, wealth, and a refined lifestyle. By incorporating horses into their branding, fashion labels aim to evoke a sense of sophistication and exclusivity. And although typically associated with classical, old-world, often stodgy aesthetics, equestrianism is finally beginning to trickle down to more approachable brands like H&M, Tommy Hilfiger, and Zara, all producing affordable, sport-oriented riding apparel that is both mainstream fashionable and functional. They've enlisted both influencers inside and outside of our industry to promote the products and are finally hitting the market this year. Brands inside of our industry are also capitalizing, with Cavalleria Toscana even collaborating with Saint Laurent to make a line of fashion-forward horse products like polo bandages, saddle pads, and bonnets. With social media playing a pivotal role in amplifying the exposure of both horses and horse sport, brands are able to not only create beautiful, horsey-inspired items, but also capture the horse-loving crowd that can't quite splurge on a $1,600 pair of Gucci riding boots. What's most interesting, however, is what this tells us about our changing industry and some forecasts for the future. H&M released its All-In line, inspired by Peter Fredriksen's famous horse, offering riding leggings for around €65. Tommy Hilfiger is offering a classic approach with sporty collegiate-inspired wear, with riding pants ranging around €190, and Zara pushing the boundary even further, focusing on kids' riding clothes with leggings and show coats costing only $20. These are really exciting times for equestrian fashion because clearly the larger fashion world is taking note and thinks our sport is becoming mainstream and large enough to support the development and release of equestrian apparel lines. The big question now becomes, how will the equestrian brands within our industry respond? Will prices begin to drop with these huge competitors now encroaching on the market? Current riding leggings from top equestrian-focused brands can cost anywhere upward of €275. However, riders are paying those high prices and might view the new mainstream fast fashion lines as not luxury or quality enough. A big thing for aspirational riders wanting to look the part. Time will certainly tell how these lines do in a commercial sense, but it's a good sign for our sport in general that the larger fashion industry is taking note and believes the market is large enough to sustain sales.